Whole purpose of today's call is to really give insight on your weight loss journey and how it can help other people with their weight loss journey, man. Because what you've been able to achieve with working with me so far, man, it's been absolutely amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. But I don't want to talk about it a lot, and I also want you to introduce yourself and you to talk about it. So, David, if you don't mind, man, just giving a quick introduction of who you are and everything that you've been able to achieve within the program as well, too.
Well, my name's David Hagan. I've worked with Coach now, I think since September. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Since September. My weight loss journey started a couple years ago. When I was at my heaviest, I was 288 pounds. I got down to 238, stopped working with the coach I had at the time. Then I plateaued and regained some of the weight I had. When I met with Coach here, I was up to 246. Since September, I've gone from 246 to 211, and my goal is to get to 190.
Mm.
So the coach has designed a really good program. And if you're at all thinking about getting involved, I have one thing to say: stop thinking and start acting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Start doing. Yeah, man. It's
Yep.
been amazing. It really has been to go from 246 to 211. Like, how do you feel since losing the weight?
Well, I feel like when I feel myself walking down the hall at work, I see myself as I want to look. I
Mm.
don't see myself as overweight anymore. I see myself as heading in the right direction, as fit, and I see myself as wanting to stay that way. I don't
Mm.
want to go back to, I mean, I don't, yeah, I've had temptations. I've done some binge eating here and there, but it's like, no, that's not worth it. It's just going back is not an option.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we talked about that a while back as well too. Like we were texting, you were just saying like you're not going back. This is the last time that like you're going to be restarting a fitness journey, which I really do
Mhm.
admire and I really do respect, man. Like what was that flip of a switch for you in your head with that?
I think just seeing the transformation that I've undergone and seeing how it's been happening.
Mm.
And one day, I just started seeing my abs. And then this last week, my belt went down another notch. And it's just the little things. It's an accumulation of little things day to day that you don't always see coming, but when they're there, it's like, okay, another motivator, another thing
Yeah.
that we're on the right track. Let's keep going.
Yeah, man. 100%. 100%. How else have you been seeing this show up in your day-to-day life?
Well, my day-to-day life is a bit of a jumble right now, as we've
Mhm.
talked about.
Yeah.
So I get, but what the way it's showing up in my day-to-day life is that it's helped me keep focused despite the circumstances of all the things going on around me.
Mm.
I'm able to slow down. I'm able to think things through. I'm able to not lose my temper or not temper, but not lose my patience and go back to the old habits.
Mm.
Um, and it's enabled me to I mean, the focus on my health and on my fitness has enabled me to focus in other areas of life too.
Mm. So it really does. And I think so many people want this where they want to be able to get into better shape so that other areas of their life can improve, have higher energy levels, all these different things, right? So you've been
Hmm.
seeing how it's been showing up and impacting your day-to-day life on a daily basis, pretty much, right?
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
In fact, a couple of ladies that are friends of mine at church, the one lady asked me, "Are you sick?" And I said, "Yeah, sick of being out of shape." So, so anyway,
Yeah, yeah, that's hilarious.
oh,
That is hilarious. Yeah, man, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so we've done a couple different things, man, and I don't want to. I want you to talk about it. What have we done with you to help you get to where you're at right now to go from 246 to 211?
the change up in workouts. It's not everything the same all the time. I mean, we have these series of a few weeks where it's the same, and then you change it up and we go to something else.
Mm,
I like the variety. I like the fact that we we're not just hitting the same body parts all the time in the same sequence. There's change up. It's never the same.
Mm,
Um, and the fact that I have total flexibility in what I eat. I mean, yeah,
mm,
there's the macro count, and we watch that, but I don't have to say, well, I can't eat this, or this. It's just that, well, what are the how will that affect my macros? And then I make those choices accordingly. And it's also helped me with portion control, which was my biggest problem. I
mm.
was on a seafood diet. I saw food and ate it.
There's no restriction to it. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no restriction, no control, no discipline whatsoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's like I'm happy with eating less. I feel fuller sooner. I just, I don't know. I just, people ask me what diet I'm following. I said, I'm not following a diet. I'm changing my life.
There you go. There you go, man. It's an all-around lifestyle change, you know? And
Hmm.
I always tell people like the goal isn't to be stuck onto a meal plan. It is not to feel like this is restrictive. It's to understand the importance of nutrition and how it plays into everything that you eat so that you know how to make the right mindful decisions, you know?
Hmm.
So 100%, man. And in terms of accountability, bro, like how do you feel like the accountability has been for you since working with me?
Excellent. That's the,
Mm,
that's the first word I can think of to describe it. You're there, you respond, you know, you're honest. If something needs changing, you say so, and we make the change.
mm.
You don't sugarcoat. You're very just, I don't know, straightforward, direct, and that's what I like.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Compared to, because you've tried a lot of different other coaches or programs and all that. What would you say made this program different for you, distinctly different for you?
I think it's for one thing, it's the deeper level of accountability here. I think that's what did it. And just the fact that for some reason, when we talked early on, a switch flipped in me, and I don't know what it was. It was just like you offered me a chance, and it's like this is probably going to be my last chance. I mean, who knows if I'm going to get another one? And the one coach that I'd worked with before that I worked well with, he had sent me a video, and at the end of that video, he had a question: If not now, when?
Mm,
And when you and I talked, that came right back. It's like, if not now, when? This is
yeah,
it. This is it.
yeah,
It
absolutely. Absolutely, man. 100%. There's a quote that I love and I live by it, man. And it goes, if you don't sacrifice for what's most important, then what's most important, it becomes a sacrifice, you know? And if
Mhm.
people don't take that first step, that they don't take that leap to becoming better, to risking whatever it may be so that they can get into the best shape possible or have a better life for them, you're risking something else, and that could be your happiness, your confidence, you're looking in the mirror and feeling joy, you know? So absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And another way of looking at it is you can either pay you now or pay the doctor later. Your choice.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a great way of putting it. That's a great way of putting it. And David, real quick, how old are you again?
I'm 67.
67. And this is going to be very motivational for a lot of guys your age as well, too. What's one piece of advice that you can give somebody that's your age or even younger, that is wanting to start the journey or may have been on the journey and not seeing results? What's something that you can give them a piece of advice so that you can encourage them and then so that they can start to see results as well, too?
4 words, and pardon the bluntness: get off your ass.
Mm,
Just
yeah.
do it. I mean, stop looking, stop watching YouTube, stop checking, like you say, stop checking those AI generated workout plans. Do it. Find
Yeah.
somebody that you feel you can click with, hire
Mm,
them. If it doesn't work, try somebody else, but
mm,
do it.
mm. Mm, and there you guys have it. There you guys have it right there. David, I appreciate you taking your time out your day, man, and hopping on this call. I know somebody that is watching this right now is taking value from it and has gained, most of all, inspiration, So
Good.
uh,
Good.
I appreciate it, David. Are there any last parting words that you would like to say?
No, that last quote of mine, just like Nike used to say, just do it.
Just do it. Just do it, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, David, I appreciate you coming on today. You have a good rest of your day, okay?
I will. Thank you. And I'll text you later.
Sounds good, my friend. Bye.
Bye.